What up, ballers? Welcome back. We here at AWA Field in Edmonds, Washington. Tonight we have the Eastern Enforcers taking on the Northern Nighthawks. Both of these teams, this is their last regular season game until the playoffs. Let's get right into it. Dingers or nothing.
Deep. That is a grand slam. Jack Playhouse not ready to go home today. Deep. Gone. Deep. Gone. Walk on. Gone. Grand slam. Playable in the gap. What a play. What a play. Peter McNeil.
All right, and welcome back, everybody. We are here in beautiful Edmonds, Washington for another AWA matchup. We have the Eastern Enforcers taking on the Northern Nighthawks in a National League divisional matchup. This game tonight between the Enforcers and the Nighthawks will be both of these teams' last regular season matchups before they head into the playoffs. Tonight on the bump, we have Jake Oliver for the Eastern Enforcers, as always, and Jack Playhouse will be starting for the Northern Nighthawks as well. Both of these pitchers have been two of the top pitchers in the league all season long, and they'll continue to look to have their dominance going tonight. For the Eastern Enforcers, Drew Williams, Jake Oliver, Brock Playhouse, unfortunately, will not be here tonight. Gunnar Whitelaw is a scratch. He won't be here either. Chase Winkler is here, and DJ Oliver will be filling out the team for the Eastern Enforcers tonight. For the Northern Nighthawks, the normal four are here tonight. Alex Umpleby, Jack Playhouse, Harry Stenberg, and Trey Clugston, or Slugston, are all here tonight for the Nighthawks.
Gone. Grand slam. Gap. What a play. Deep. Gone. Deep. Deep. Gone. Grand slam. The Stingers take game 2 in the gap. What a play. What a play from Peter McNeil.
All right, and I'm here with Northern Nighthawks player Jack Playhouse, captain of the team. Jack, you and the Nighthawks have a 15-9 record, best record in the league. You sweep the Enforcers tonight, and you go atop. You take the number 1 seed going into the playoffs. How are you going to complete that tonight?
It's so far this season it's been working. The main problem has been getting our starting lineup here. We had 7 in a row up to a point, and then coming off last series, it didn't really go as planned. So we're hoping to build some momentum going into the postseason.
Absolutely. All right, well, Jack, you've been pitching very well this whole season. You're leading the league in ERA this year. You have a 2.14 ERA. You had some struggles last week against the Pilots. The Pilots have won 6 of 9 games against you this year. What's been going on with them? How are you going to stop them? Hopefully you don't have to see them in the playoffs, but what's been going on with that?
I really don't know what it is with them. It's I had my worst start of the year. Game 3 last week. 9 earned runs, walk off to Josh. I know it's probably just all about mentality. We think we're the best team, and we come and face you guys, but somehow you guys have taken every single damn series we've played. So I think it's just a mentality thing, just always locking in no matter who we're playing.
Absolutely. We don't know how we've done it either. So you're facing the best offense in the league tonight in the Eastern Enforcers. They've have the most runs scored in the league this year. How are you going to stop them tonight? You're the best. You're arguably the best pitcher in the league. How are you going to do it?
Yeah, well, I know they don't have everyone here today. I know Brock Playhouse is his birthday today, so a little disappointed he didn't come celebrate it here, but that's okay. We'll overlook it. But the other guys who filled out their lineup, Jake's Oliver, DJ, so he's been a lead all year. So it's going to be tough, but I think later in the year, the more you make it close to the strike zone, but not actually hit the strike zone, that's where you can dominate, and I think that's what I'm going to be looking to do today.
Absolutely. Hey, well, Jack, good luck out there tonight.
Thanks, sir.
And I'm here with league favorite Jake Oliver, captain of the Eastern Enforcers. Jake, you have an 11-13 record this year. You're playing one of the best teams in the league. The Nighthawks have the best record. How are you going to beat them tonight?
Well, I think that's kind of on the back burner tonight, to be honest. We're kind of just seeing this as like a warm-up for the playoffs game, because we're all making it. So, we might just bench a couple starters if we had starters here. We're just kind of figuring out who we got here for our 4 guys, but trying to get them some reps on the mound when they can. Maybe take it easy on me a little bit. Still got like 1.5 arm, so we'll see.
Hey,
Yeah.
Love that, Jake. So you had shoulder issues last week. You were swinging one-handed in your last game. How's the shoulder feeling tonight? Are you feeling better? Are you going to be able to swing two-handed? What's going on?
Well, testing it out, warm-ups. Pitching's still fine. Range of motion's a lot better. So it's those quick motions that kind of screw it up. So, but I also went to work today and kind of overdid it, so it's a little sore. No, I need some pills actually. So I got a hit up jack here. So.
Hey,
Yeah.
no worries. Well, hey, at least you went to work though. You made it.
Yeah. Pay the bills.
So you're playing against Jack Blaus tonight. Jack Blaus is a 2.14 ERA. He's leading the league. He's been absolutely unbelievable all season long. You've done very well pitching as well. This is going to be a great pitching matchup between the two of you. What's the plan at the plate tonight? How are you going to beat Jack Playhouse? How are you going to hit some dingers? And how are you going to get these wins?
Really, especially because I might still be doing one-handed, just trying to get barrel. That's the big thing. Maybe catch some holes, get lucky every now and then. Try not to swing too hard, just let him get all the power and just make good contact, square it up. We did a little bit of adjusting with Chase, so I think kind of settled him down in the box. I think that'll help tonight a lot. He was flying open quite a bit, but he knows what he needs to do. He's good, so get it done.
Hey, there we go. Well, Jake, good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, boss.
Back to you, Peter. What up, ballers? Welcome back. We're here at AWA Field in beautiful Edmonds, Washington. We are here for Northern Nighthawks versus Eastern Enforcers, getting ready for game number 1 of the 3-game series. Drew Williams leading it off for the Enforcers, and Jack Blehouse, as always, on the mound for the Northern Nighthawks. First pitch. And we are underway as the first pitch hits Drew Williams for ball 1. And that is ripped right past Alex Umpleby, and Drew is on with a leadoff single for the Eastern Enforcers. Great way to start it off. DJ Oliver, brother of team captain Jake Oliver, is back in the lineup tonight, and he will be hitting in the 2 spot for the Enforcers. DJ was very effective in his last series against the Central Cyclones. Had a few home runs in that series as he takes ball 1 and ball 2. 2-0 is the count to DJ Oliver. This is the last game of the regular season for the Northern Nighthawks and the Eastern Enforcers, as these teams will have a 2-week break until the playoffs officially start. And DJ Oliver takes the 4-pitch walk. Enforcers now have their first 2 runners on first and second for Chase Winkler. No outs here in the top of the first. As Chase watches that one go by for ball 1. And hits him. I think that was going to be a ball anyways. 2-0. I think it was going to be a ball anyways. 2-0. That's in there for a strike. 2-1.
I think that was going to be a ball, though.
The count. I don't know.
I think that was bottom. That was the tee.
Just get up there and move it.
Yeah.
2-1. So that one misses, but Chase thought about it. 3-1. And that misses inside. Another walk for the Enforcers. Bases are now loaded for Jake Oliver. Jake electing to hit in the 4 spot here tonight. Jake been having some shoulder issues lately due to an undisclosed injury he had a couple of weekends ago. Talked to Jake before the game. He said he has about 1.5 arms here today, so better than last game. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. And that is in play right off of Jack's hand, and there is not going to be a play for the Nighthawks. A run is going to come in. Everybody's safe, and the score is now 1-0 Enforcers here very early in the top of the first. Still no outs. Drew Williams up to the plate again. As that's in there for strike 1. Jack's drop pitch or screwball, whatever you want to call it, is one of the most effective pitches in the league. And that's popped up into the air. Alex Umpleby is right under it in foul territory. He makes the grab for the first out of the inning. There's now 1 out here in the top of the first. Bases still loaded. And DJ Oliver to the plate. Big out for the Nighthawks right there. DJ swinging at the first pitch from Jack Blehouse. Strike 1, 0-1. Great slider from Jack Blehouse for strike 2, 0-2. And that's low. 1-2. Now the count. These two teams very good. Both Jack Blehouse and Jake Oliver on the mound tonight. It's going to be a highly defensive matchup as that spins into foul territory. The count will remain 1-2. And to be honest, it was good news for Jack Playhouse right there in the Nighthawks, because that was looking like it was going to be a single and a run scored based on the spin right there. Strike 3. Jack Playhouse is first of the game, and that's the second out for the Nighthawks here in the top of the first. Chase Winkler will come back up to the plate with the bases loaded. 2 outs in the inning. As that pitch just misses high for ball 1. Slider just misses there. 2-0. 3-0. Jack with 3 straight sliders to Chase, all missed. And Chase just about swings right there. Holds up. He gets the 4-pitch walk.
Oh my God.
Jake Oliver comes in to score for the Enforcers, and the score is now 2-0 in the top of the first. Again, Jake with the shoulder injury, feeling a lot better tonight, electing to hit last in the order. But should be able to still do some damage here tonight. Great pitch from Jack Playhouse. Hits the top of the strike zone. 1-1 is the count. Another drop pitch from Jack Playhouse for another strike, and that truly might be the nastiest pitch in the league. 1-2. Jake fouls that one off. 1-2 will remain the count. Hits right off of Jake's hand. Hits the strike zone. Jake leaning though. Yeah. Your hands were inside though. Strike 3. And the Nighthawks get out of the inning. Enforcers score 2. Scores 2-0 Enforcers as we go into the bottom of the first here in game number 1. Trey Clugston or Slugston, whatever you want to call him, will lead it off for the Nighthawks. Again, Trey with the most leadoff dingers in the league this season. He's been quiet lately in the leadoff spot. Hasn't homered to lead off a game in the last couple of series. See if he can change that tonight. Everybody on TikTok, go check out our YouTube channel. The link for that is in the bio. For an overall better streaming experience, go check out the YouTube. There's a scoreboard and multiple camera angles over there. Go check out the YouTube for all of your streaming needs.
What's he doing in there?
Trey Clugston to the plate and Jake Oliver on the mound. Whenever Jake Oliver and Jack Playhouse pitch against each other, it is truly normally a defensive matchup. And that is ripped down the third base line for strike 1.
Always swing on the first pitch.
0-1.
Don't tell people that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
That's not true. I've thrown you so many balls for the first pitch.
The first pitch depends where it goes.
Oh, and
Why didn't you swing at that?
Because I'm not going to swing too early.
the changeup just misses.
Are
1-1.
you on that puppy?
That looked juicy. That's inside. 2-1. Count to Trey. And that's deep. DJ Oliver is right under it though for the grab. Enforcers get the first out, the bottom of the first. And coming to the plate is Jack Playhouse for the Northern Nighthawks. Again, 1 out, the bottom of the first, scores 2-0 Enforcers. Nobody on. That's inside. And that's ripped right into left center. DJ coming up with the ball, and he is not, overthrows Chase Winkler right there, and Jack gets to third with a triple. Big hit from Jack Blahouse and the Northern Nighthawks as they now have a runner in scoring position for Alex Umpleby. Alex watches that first pitch for ball 1, 1-0. Hits low for a ball, 2-0. That's inside, 3-0. Now the count to Alex Umpleby as he's looking down at Jack Blahouse over there at third base to see if he has a green light. And that's over Drew Williams' head. That's a run in for the Northern Nighthawks and an RBI single for Alex Umpleby. Productive at bat for Alex Umpleby and the Nighthawks. The score is now 2-1 Enforcers here in the bottom of the first. Harry Stenberg to the plate. As that pitch misses low, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Stenberg swinging at the high riser, 2-1. And that's in play, right back to Jake Oliver. He flips to first, gets Harry for the out. But Alex Umpleby advances to second on the play. And there's now 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Trey Clugston to the plate with a runner in scoring position for the Nighthawks. Trey flew out to DJ Oliver in his first at-bat of the inning. Still looking for his first hit of the game.
Good eye.
So that's outside, 1-0.
Jake, this was the 2 scuffs.
Right on the inside part of the strike zone for strike 1, 1-1.
What's that puppy at?
That said 61, but I don't know if I got the bat. If I got the bat swing or the.
Quick.
Well, I say we count it as a strike because I don't know if we got his swing or not.
It's a slow swing, to be fair.
I feel like that was a fast pitch. I think that minimum should be no pitch.
Okay.
If it read 61.
We'll no pitch it. 1-1 remains. The count. Trey holds. 2-1. And that's in play right to DJ Oliver. He picks it up, throws the first, and gets Trey Clugston at first. But Jack Blahouse wants to appeal the call for the Nighthawks, and we'll go down to the productions crew for the replay to see if Trey truly was in fact out over there at first base. Call on the field is out. And productions crew says Trey Clugston beats it out. He's safe at first base. The Nighthawks will have runners on first and third, 2 outs. Jack Blahouse to the plate. Jack had a triple in his last at-bat. And a deep left center. Alex Umpleby is the tying run on at third. Score is 2-1 Enforcers. That's outside, 1-0. Outside again, 2-0. Jack fouls that one off, 2-1. And that's going to be a foul ball down the third baseline. Hits the Quackenbush. Count moves to 2-2. Two and two is the count here to Jack Playhouse. Runners on first and third, 2 outs in the bottom of the first. The Forcers lead 2-1. And Jack swings the outside fastball. Jake Oliver gets him. Jake's first strikeout of the game. And the Enforcers only give up 1 run in the inning. Scores 2-1 Enforcers as we go into the top of the second. Drew Williams will lead it off for the Enforcers. Again, everybody over on TikTok, go check out our YouTube channel. Link for the YouTube's in the bio. If you want to have a better overall live streaming experience, go check out our YouTube channel. Scoreboard, multiple camera angles over on the YouTube. Go check it out. Drew Williams to the plate for the Enforcers. Jack Playhouse, as always, remains on the mound. First pitch from Jack is high. Second pitch is also high. Count is 2-0. And that is in play right to Alex Humbleby. He bobbles it, and the call is safe on the field. Jack Playhouse will look back over to the productions table to appeal the call. Again, the call is safe on the field. We're still waiting for the call here. Call on the field was safe. Wait, what was this? Call is out. Productions table calls Drew Williams out. There's now 1 out in the inning. DJ Oliver to the plate.
That's 2 blue.
And that's in play right back to Jack Playhouse. He tags DJ for the 2nd out of the inning. There's now 2 outs in the top of the 2nd.
Cartwheel. Cartwheel.
Chase Winkler comes up. Nobody on. Sliders outside, 1-0. And that's right back to Jack Playhouse. He's going to flip over to Alex Humbleby for the out. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Jack Playhouse and the Nighthawks. Score remains 2-1 Enforcers as we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Low-scoring game so far here in game number 1. It was to be expected with both Jack Playhouse and Jake Oliver on the mound.
No game 2.
But get ready for game 2. Most likely a higher-scoring game. Alex Humbleby to the plate. First pitch from Jake's outside, 1-0. Second pitch is just outside, 2-0. Jake Oliver wants that one back. And that is rip deep gone.
Let's go, baby.
Alex Humbleby with the line drive home run right over the left field wall. And the game is now tied 2-2 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Huge home run for Alex Humbleby and the Nighthawks to tie up the game here. And Harry Stenberg is going to come up to the plate with no outs in the bottom of the 2nd. You hear that, Joe? 1 home run so far in the series. That nicks the outside part of the strike zone for strike 1, 0-1. Swinging there, strike 2, 0-2.
I didn't even want that one.
Harry Stenberg.
You're good.
And that comes in at 60 miles an hour. It's a no pitch. And Harry Stenberg will remain in there. 0-2 is the count. Pitch came in at 60 miles per hour on the gun. And that's ripped right past Chase Winkler. Harry Stenberg is looking too, and he's going to make it. Harry Stenberg is in there with a no-out double for the Nighthawks. Trey Slugston to the dish. Again, the score is 2-2 in the bottom of the second. Tie game. Harry Stenberg on at second for the Nighthawks. No outs in the inning.
Oh!
And the slow changeup from Jake Oliver is in there for strike one.
I mean, I can tell you to swing. It won't result in a hit.
And let me tell you, having faced that pitch, that is a tough pitch to hit.
Oh, Mark!
I got two things in my hands, man.
No excuses.
0-2. And none of them are. Got a point. My hands are full over here. 0-2 is the count. Trey Clugston. And that pitch.
We're going to do an award for best and worst hands in the booth.
I have the worst hands up here. No doubt about it. 1-2 is the count to Trey Clugston. And Trey nicks that one. 1-2 will remain.
That's good.
Oh!
Mark!
I'm doing my best. I'm reaching out here, man. 1-2 remains the count. Again, the Nighthawks with a runner on second, no outs in the bottom of the second. Score is 2-2. And that is ripped down the third baseline into the Quackenbush. Count remains 1-2. Trey Clugston staying alive in there. Battling with this 2-strike count. As that pitch is outside, 2-2. Low. 3-2 is the count. This is a great at-bat from Trey Clugston, working the count to full. And that's outside for ball 4. Great at-bat for Trey Clugston and the Nighthawks. Trey gets on. There's now runners on first and second. Jack Blehouse up to the plate with an opportunity to give his team the lead. Wow. And that's in there at 55 for strike one, 0-1.
Could I?
High, 1-1. Low from there from Jake Oliver, 2-1. Jack is able to foul that one off, 2-2. Again, the count is 2-2. Nighthawks have runners on first and second, no outs in the bottom of the second. The score is 2-2. Jack Blehouse with an opportunity to give his team the lead. That's inside, 3-2. Now the count. Jack able to work this count full. And he holds for a walk. The Nighthawks now have runners on. Actually, the bases are loaded. Alex Umpleby to the plate. Alex Umpleby had a home run to left field in his last at-bat. Umpleby with an opportunity to give the Nighthawks the lead here. The 0-0. It's low and inside. 1-0. And that hits the top. What a pitch. Jake Oliver hits the top of the strike zone for the first strike. 1-1. And that's outside. Jake Oliver and Jack Blehouse throw a very similar pitch. The drop pitch, screwball type of thing. Very, very difficult pitch to hit. And that is in there. The low part of the strike zone. 2-2. And that is deep off the foul pole. It's gone. Alex Umpleby with a grand slam. His second home run of the game. And the Nighthawks now up big. 6-2 in the bottom of the second. Alex Umpleby is loving that left field foul pole, as that is the second consecutive series that he's hit a home run off of that foul pole. The shortest part of the park, but it counts all the same. Grand slam for Alex Umpleby and the Nighthawks. 6-2. Now the score. And that's deep! Line drive home run for Harry Stenberg. That's back-to-back home runs for the Nighthawks. And that's going to be 6 runs in the inning. Score is 7-2 Nighthawks. Huge home runs from both Harry Stenberg and Alex Umpleby in the inning. And the Nighthawks now lead it 7-2 as we go into the top of the third. Nighthawks are now 3 outs away from taking game number 1. Huge bottom of the second for the Nighthawks. And to one of our viewers over on YouTube, Joe, that's 3 home runs total in the game, 1 grand slam. Alex Umpleby with a solo shot and a grand slam. And Harry Stenberg with a solo shot for the Nighthawks. Score 7-2 here in game number 1. Everybody with us on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. Again, the link for that will always be in the bio. Please go check out our YouTube channel for an overall better live streaming experience. Multiple camera angles, player stats, interviews, and a scoreboard. Anything you can want over on our YouTube channel, go check it out. Jake Oliver is going to lead it off here for the Enforcers as they're down to their final 3 outs. Chasing. That's deep. It's going to go foul, and the Nighthawks are not going to be able to run it down. It's going to be a long strike for Jake Oliver. 0-1 is the count. Enforcers down, trailing by 5. Score is 7-2 Nighthawks. As Jake watches that pitch go by for ball 1, 1-1. 2-1. The count. That's high. 3-1. It's the very top corner of the strike zone. Strike 2. 3-2 is the count to Jake Oliver, and the Enforcers need to do whatever they possibly can to get on base, trailing by 5 here in the top of the third. And that's low. Jake Oliver does his job, gets on for the Enforcers. Now runner on first, no outs in the top of the third. Drew Williams up to the plate. Low and inside for ball 1. In there for strike 2, 1-1. Or sorry, strike 1. 1-1 is the count. Enforcers have the most electric offense in the league this year. They've scored the most runs out of any team in the league. Trailing by 5 here in the top of the third. And although it's a tall task for any team to come back by 5 in the third inning, Enforcers have a good opportunity to do so. 2-2. And that's strike 3 to Drew Williams. First out of the inning here in the top of the third. DJ Oliver to the plate. Again, Enforcers need to do whatever they possibly can to get on base. Down to their final 2 outs, and DJ swinging at the screwball there from Jack. 0-1. That's inside, 1-1. 2-1. Count. Hits him in the top of the head for ball 3, 3-1. Hits him for ball 4. And the Oliver brothers work a pair of walks for the Enforcers. Runners on first and second, 1 out for Chase Winkler. Enforcers again trailing by 5, score 7-2 Nighthawks. Never easy to come back against Jack Playhouse, but we'll see if the Enforcers can do it here. 1-0. So that hits Chase. 2-0. Yeah, that hit him. 3-0. And that's in there for strike 3-1. Jack will not lose Chase on the 4-pitch walk. 3-1 is the count. Again, runners on first and second, 1 out. Nighthawks leading 7-2 here in the top of the third of game 1. Right on the top corner of the strike zone for strike 2, 3-2. Jack Playhouse has battled his way back. And that is popped up into the air. Jack Playhouse is under it, makes the grab. Jake Oliver is going 3. And DJ Oliver advances as well. The Oliver brothers advance on the catch from Jack Playhouse's second and third, but there's 2 outs now in the top of the third. Jake Oliver to the plate, and the Enforcers are now an out away from losing game 1. That is low and outside. Pitch is also outside. 2-0 is the count. Jake swinging at the high slider, 2-1. And that's in there on the outside part of the plate, 2-2. Now the count, and Jake Oliver and the Eastern Enforcers are now down to their final strike. And that's in play. Harry Stenberg throws the first. It's not going to be in time. 1 run will come in for the Enforcers, and Jake Oliver is going to advance to second on the throw. Runners on second and third. Scores now 7-3 Nighthawks. Drew Williams to the plate for the Enforcers. And that is ripped down the first base line. It's fair ball. And he is out over at first. It's a call on the field. But we're going to check the productions table for me. To see if he's safe or out. And he is called out by the productions crew. That is the game. Nighthawks win 7-3, game 1. We're going to head into game number 2. Nighthawks leading the series, currently at 1-0. Normally a defensive battle between Jake Oliver and Jack Playhouse, but the Nighthawks coming up big in inning number 2 of game 1. Alex Umpleby with a pair of home runs. He had a solo shot and a grand slam, and Harry Stenberg capping it off with a solo shot as well. And the Nighthawks get the win 7-3 in game number 1. Drew Williams appears to be making his pitching debut for the Enforcers here tonight. Last game of the season for the Enforcers before the playoffs, and Drew Williams is going to be on the bump. Enforcers needing Drew to do whatever he can here in this game number 2 as they try to avoid a series loss here in the second game. And as we're in between innings, everybody on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. Link for that is in the bio. Go check out our YouTube channel for an overall better live streaming experience with multiple camera angles, a scoreboard, and player stats. Over on our YouTube, go check it out. Getting ready for game 2 in the intermission. Drew Williams again will be making his AWA pitching debut on the mound for the Enforcers.
I didn't know if someone took it. Is it the cat twisted?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
I usually do that.
Was it over on that by the water cooler?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my bad.
Dang, couple of celebratory brewskis we got going on over here.
Here we go, Trey.
I like it. Trey Cluxton, as always, leading it off for the Northern Nighthawks. Drew Williams again on the mound.
How's the battery?
We're good. We're recording. We're good. We'll probably have to change it though after this game. Yeah.
Who is this guy?
And that's in there for strike, 0-1. Low, 1-1 is the count. First pitch ever from Drew Williams in the league was a strike. And that is deep. Would have been gone had it been fair. But nonetheless, it's a long strike for Trey Cluxton. 1-2 is the count.
This guy is breathing. That's probably me.
1-2. It's outside, 2-2. Just breathing right in front of
I
him.
didn't realize that the mic's on here.
2-2.
Breathing real loud. That's
56. Strike 3
Oh, I thought 55.
on the game.
I look toasty.
Strike 3. The first strikeout of Drew Williams' young career, pitching in the AWA. He gets the first batter to strike out. There's now 1 out in the top of the first. Nobody on for Jack Playhouse. As that is high. 1-0. Two 2-0. Drew was effective on his first batter, striking him out. And that is crushed right over Drew's head into the gap, but Jack Playhouse is going to be up with the single. Runner on first for the Nighthawks, Alex Umpleby. To the plate, Alex Umpleby was the MVP for the Nighthawks in game number 1, providing 5 RBIs and with a grand slam and a solo shot. 0-0 is the count as he watches the first pitch go by for ball 1. 1-0. And that is ripped down the third baseline. It's a fair ball. It's going to be a single. That was absolutely roped down the third baseline from Alex Umpleby, and he has just been hitting the ball all over the yard today for the Nighthawks. Harry Stenberg to the plate. Harry with a line drive home run in his last plate appearance in game 1. 0-1. And that's low, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Three and 1. Now the count here to Harry Stenberg. And that's outside. Harry Stenberg works a walk. Bases are now loaded for the Nighthawks. And Trey Clugston, who struck out in his last at-bat, with an opportunity to give the Nighthawks a lead here early in game number 2 of this 3-game series. It's the first pitch from Drew Williams. It's low and outside. Ball 1. Trey swinging at the outside fastball. 1-1. As so far here in his debut, Drew been owning Trey up to this point. And that's low, 2-1. Low again, 3-1. Drew starting off effectively in this game, but so far struggling to find the zone these last 2 at-bats. And Trey works the walk. A run will come in for the Nighthawks. 1-0 is now the score. There's 1 out. Here in the top of the first, Jack Blehouse coming back up to the plate. Jack had a single in his last at-bat. And that's low and outside, ball 1. Drew in his debut having some command issues. Not an abnormal thing here in the AWA. Because that's high, 2-0. Low, 3-0. The 3-0 is going to be low, and that's going to be another walk for the Nighthawks. A run will come in, 2-0 is now the score here in the top of the first of game 2. Alex Umpleby to the plate, who has been the most dangerous hitter on the day so far, with a grand slam and a solo shot in game 1 to help lead the Nighthawks to a game 1 victory here in this series. As Umpleby watches the first 2 pitches from Drew Williams go by for balls, 2-0. And that's fouled. 2-1. And that is deep in foul territory. Jake Oliver does not make the catch in foul grounds. 2-2 is the count, as Jake Oliver had an opportunity for that one in foul territory, couldn't make the grab. 2-2. And that was going to be crushed down the third baseline, right into the Quackenbush. Count remains 2-2. High. 3-2. Now the count. Umpleby is putting on a great at-bat for the Nighthawks. And that is ripped right to Chase. It gets under him. Harry Stenberg's going to come in to score. Trey Clugston's going to score as well. And Alex Umpleby is up. with a double, a 2 RBI double. And the score is now 4-0 Nighthawks. In the top of the first, there's still only 1 out in the inning. Alex Umpleby just continuing to crush the ball all over the field for the Nighthawks here. Harry Stenberg is now to the plate. And that is popped up into the air. Drew Williams can't make the grab, but tags him out. Yeah, he touched it in fair territory, so. Tough play as Drew Williams came over to make the grab in fair territory. Ball bounced right off of his hands into the pot, into the flower pot. He picks it up and tags Harry for the out. There's 2 outs now. Trey Clugston to the plate. I have 2 things in my hands. It's so hard to catch. All right, I'll be right back. One sec. Pause. Hey, you can make fun of my pitching skills, but my commentary is where I draw the line. 1-0 or 0-1. 1-1 is the count, Trey. And that is low. Trey off the bounce. No, I'm just kidding. 2-1. This ain't cricket. 2-1. Runners on second and third. 2 outs in the top of the first. 4-0 is the score. Nighthawks as that's in play right to Jake Oliver. He flips the first for the out. Good play from Jake Oliver and the Enforcers. They get out of the inning. They gave up 4 runs. Score is 4-0 in Nighthawks. Going into the bottom of the first of game 2. Again, for everybody with us on TikTok, go check out the YouTube live stream. Link for that is in the bio. Go check it out if you want to see multiple camera angles, player stats, scoreboard and everything over on the YouTube channel. Go check it out for some cool vibes over on YouTube. Again, we are getting ready here for the bottom of the first of game 2. Drew Williams leading it off for the Enforcers like always. Yes, sir. 22. 58. $57. You're welcome. Drew Williams to the plate. And that is in there for a strike. 53. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Again, Nighthawks leading here 4-0. The bottom of the first, game 2. 1-1 is the count to Drew Williams. And that is low. 2-1. Three and 1. The count. And that is high over Drew Williams' head for ball 4. What? I have these 2 things in my hands. What do you guys expect from me?
I caught like 4 balls.
Still got
like 8 balls at once.
Dog. You're built different. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. You're a ball catcher. What can I say? I'm just not. DJ Oliver to the plate for the Enforcers.
Oh yeah.
It's the first pitch from Trey Clugston is high, 1-0.
honestly won. I'm really good at getting out in the first pitch. Oh, yeah.
I would have had that one.
Stay out, dude.
1-1. I'm getting heckled here
One-man crew.
by everyone in the crowd. They want me to catch foul balls even though I have a radar and a pitch count in my hand. And that is ripped
Yes, there you go, Drew. Go.
into right center field. Drew Williams up to third and DJ Oliver in there for
We'd put a camera
a
on
single.
you, but we wouldn't call it a catch cam.
No, you just call it the pretty face cam. I was ripped by DJ Oliver into right center. Runners on first and third. Chase Winkler to the plate. Swinging at the first pitch. Strike one, 0-1.
See contact. See contact, baby.
It's low, 1-1.
Very good.
Again, score 4-0 Nighthawks in the bottom of the first. No outs here in the inning. And that is ripped right past Jack Playhouse and Harry Stenberg. A run comes in for the Enforcers, and Chase Winkler is up at second for a double, a 1 RBI double for Chase Winkler and the Enforcers. Score is now 4-1 Nighthawks. Jake Oliver up to the plate with a chance. Got a couple of RBIs here with runners on second and third. And that's low, 1-0. Still no outs here in the bottom of the first. Enforcers have been roping the ball so far here in the inning. Hits Jake 3-0. The count.
Never seen it. Like opposite act.
Hits him in the head. Oh, he swung. Strike one. 3-1. Jake Oliver swinging at a pitch that hit him in the head to stay in there. Jake doesn't want to walk. He just wants to get a hit. 3-1. And that is popped up into the air. Alex Humbleby coming on to the ball. He can't make the play. 3-1. Or 3-2. Now the count.
Watch him strike out.
Swinging on 3-0 never pans out.
3-2 is high over Jake's head for ball 4. Bases now loaded with no outs in the bottom of the first. Drew Williams up to the plate. Trey Clugston struggling a little bit here in inning number 1. And that's popped up into the air. Trey is right under it, makes the grab for the first out of the inning. Bases will remain loaded for DJ Oliver. And that is deep into right field. Alex Humbleby can't make the play. One run is going to come home on the air from Alex Humbleby out there in right field as the ball had him turned around. A run will come in, and the Enforcer and the score is now 4-2 Nighthawks. As that pitch is high. 1-0. Outside. 2-0. Chase is able to foul that one off. 2-1.
Only 1 out.
Yeah, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the first. Bases loaded. And that is popped up in the air. Trey is underneath it, makes the grab for the second out of the inning. And Trey able to get a couple of pop-up outs here in the bottom of the first to help himself out. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Jake Oliver to the plate. That's outside. The first ball, 1-0. And that's ripped in play. That's a fair ball down the third baseline. 1 run's going to come in. That throw is not going to hit the backstop. Another run is going to come in for the Enforcers. And that's going to be a 2 RBI double for Jake Oliver and the Enforcers. And the game is now tied 4-4 in the bottom of the first. Great hit from Jake Oliver on the ground ball right down the third baseline. It did not hit the Quackenbush, stayed fair. And that's a big 2 RBI double for Jake Oliver and the Enforcers. The game is now tied 4-4 for Drew Williams. Runners on second and third. And that's outside. 1-0. Outside again. 2-0. Right down the middle. Strike 1, 2-1. And that's popped up in the air. Trey is right under it, makes the grab for the third out of the inning. But the damage has been dealt. 4 runs in the inning for the Enforcers to tie up the game. Score is 4-4 as we go into the top of the second here in game 4-4 here in game number 2 of the 3-game series. And everybody on TikTok, you know the drill. We're in between innings. Please go check out our YouTube channel. Link for that is in the bio. Go check out the YouTube for an overall better streaming experience with multiple camera angles, player stats, as well as a scoreboard. Go check it out. I'm telling you, you won't regret it.
No regrets.
No regrets. Here in the top of the second, Jack Blayhouse to the plate. Jack has a couple of hits on the day for the Nighthawks in this game. And that's popped up in the air. DJ, Oliver, and Drew Williams unable to make the play over there on the first baseline.
I mean, that's the perfect pitch right there. It's a slower ball outside the zone.
Jack Blayhouse with a new life, 1-1 is the count. And that's outside, 2-1.
I'm used to walking.
I'm used to walking.
Oh, wow.
3-1.
I don't trust my ability to take that ball also.
In there, 3-2. Oh, dude, you've been hitting good today.
5.57
You're
roos.
freaking stroking it right now.
I just need to make the. I haven't been on the content yet, so I'm just trying to prove a point.
Oh, dude, you're gonna get on it like this. Gets him, strike 3, Drew Williams. Second strikeout of the game, and second strikeout of his young career pitching. Gets the first out of the inning for the Enforcers. There's now 1 out, nobody on for Alex Umpleby, who has just been absolutely tearing the cover off the ball all night long. Has a grand slam and a solo home run in the first game, and has a 2 RBI double here in game 2. As he watches that first pitch go by, 1-0.
You figured out, I saw the scouting report going into it, and out of the bat, you got another pitch.
2-0. Umpleby fouls that one off. Just how Umpleby's day's been going so far at the plate. Drew Williams and the Enforcers, lucky that one did not connect. 3-1. Again, nobody on, 1 out in the top of the second. Fouls that one off. 3-2. Somehow hits Uppleby's bat right there. 3-2. And that was absolutely ripped down the third baseline. Foul. 3-2 will remain. And that's in play to Chase Winkler. That's a tough play to make out there in deep left center. Alex Umpleby will reach on an infield single. And Harry Stenberg to the plate. Trey special. Hits the top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Harry Stenberg again with a home run blast in game number 1. Solo shot. 1-1. As that is fouled over there and on the third baseline. 1-2. Runner on first for the Nighthawks, 1 out in the top of the second. Scores 4-4. And that's low. 2-2. That's right to Chase. Tough play to make. Hit hard, and Harry Stenberg makes it on the infield single. Now runners on. First and second for the Nighthawks. Trey Clugston to the plate. Again, there is 1 out in the top of the second. Score is tied 4-4. It's the first pitch from Drew. Is outside. 1-0 is the count. Trey
That's kind of nasty.
swinging right under that one. 1-1. You're welcome. 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2 moves the count. Again, runners on first and second, 1 out in the top of the second. Score tied 4-4. In there for strike 3.
What was the velo on that puppy?
56. Just right there. Hits the outside part of the zone. Drew Williams, his second strikeout of the inning. I want Chase back. Jack Playhouse at the plate as he watches the first pitch for ball 1. Want to know? 56. Swing in there, 1-1. Low and outside, 2-1. Runners on first and second, 2 outs in the top of the second. Tied. Score is still tied, 4-4.
3-1.
3-1 is the count. outside, and Jack Playhouse with the walk. Bases loaded for the Nighthawks. Alex Umpleby will come to the plate, who has been doing nothing but hitting the ball hard all night long here tonight. Big opportunity here for Alex Umpleby and the Nighthawks to regain the lead. First pitch goes by for ball 1-0. Second pitch, also a ball, 2-0. And that is fair ball down the third baseline. Harry Stenberg's going to come in and score. Trey is safe at third, and that is an RBI single for Alex Umpleby. The Nighthawks get the lead back. Score is 5-4 in the top of the second. There's still 2 outs in the inning. Harry Stenberg to the plate, who has a single in his last at-bat. First pitch goes by for a ball, 1-0. And that is deep. It hit the tree for foul. 1-1 as that pop up in the air hit the hanging tree branches for a foul ball. 1-1. Harry foul tips that one. 1-2. And that's popped up in the air. DJ is under it. He makes the grab. That's the third out of the inning. Yeah. It's 3 outs for the Enforcers. 1 run comes across for the Nighthawks. Score is 5-4 as we go into the bottom of the second. Nighthawks getting 1 run in the inning thanks to an Alex Umpleby RBI single. Trey Clugston will remain on the mound for the Nighthawks. And as we're in between innings, TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. Link for that is in the bio. Go check it out for a better streaming experience with multiple camera angles, a scoreboard, and most of the things you want over there on our YouTube channel. Please go check it out. Again, the link for that is in the bio. DJ Oliver leading it off for the Enforcers in the bottom of the second, as the first pitch hits him in the head for a ball. Then it's gonna be one more. Outside, 2-0. And that is ripped. Harry Stenberg gets right past Harry Stenberg, and DJ Oliver is in there for a no out single. Chase Winkler to the plate.
Big deep breath, baby. Big deep breath.
That's outside, 1-0. Nighthawks leading here 5-4 in the bottom of the second of game 2. And that's outside, 2-0.
Yeah, you're right. You get.
That's going to be a foul ball over there on the third baseline. 2-1 is the count to Chase Winkler. Runner on first. No outs. 2-1 is the count.
just go up with this.
Yeah. Swinging an oar up there.
That's a
Swinging an oar. You like that? An oar. 3-1 the count here. Chase Winkler. And that is fouled off.
Hey, you're just missing. Just missing. Just on that barrel.
3-2
Keep that barrel, baby.
the count. Again, runner on first for the Enforcers. No outs in the bottom of the second. Nighthawks lead 5-4.
Yeah, baby.
That's behind Chase for ball 4. The Enforcers get their first 2 runners on here in the bottom of the second. Still no outs. And Jake Oliver up to the plate, rocking that. Ooh! Nails Trey in the back of the head. Jake Oliver rocking that pretty nifty green hat right there he's got on. Swinging at the first pitch. Strike, 0-1. High, 1-1. High riser gets Jake to swing 1-2. The count. Again, runners on first and second. No outs in the bottom of the second. Nighthawks lead 5-4. Gets him on another high fastball. Jake Oliver strikes out. Trey Cluxton gets him for the first out of the inning. Drew Williams now to the plate. Pitch is low, 1-0.
Boy.
2-0. Count to Drew. Drew Williams struck Trey out a few times today. We'll see if Trey can do the same here. Not looking that way. 3-0 is the count to Drew Williams. And that's outside. Drew Williams is able to get the walk. Bases loaded for the Enforcers. DJ Oliver will come to the plate. 1 out still. In the bottom of the second. We're here in game number 2. Nighthawks are still leading 5-4. DJ swinging at the first pitch. Strike 1, 0-1. Swinging at the second pitch, 0-2. And he falls behind quickly. That's in play to Jack Playhouse. He elects to go home and gets Jake Oliver. Great toss from Jack Playhouse. Over at third base, Jack saves a run. And there's now 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Bases are still loaded. Chase Winkler to the plate. The score remains 5-4 Nighthawks. Big out right there from Jack Playhouse, saving a run. Chase fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Swinging at the second pitch. And Trey has now gotten ahead 0-2 on his last 2 batters he's faced. 0-2 is the count. Chase fouls that one off. The count remains 0-2. hits him on the high fastball. Strike 3. Huge inning for Trey Clugston and the Nighthawks as they don't give up a run and they maintain their 5-4 lead as we head into the top of the third. Huge defensive inning for the Nighthawks. Again, scores 5-4 Nighthawks as we go into the top of the third. And this just gives us another opportunity to address TikTok. TikTok, what's going on? Go check out our YouTube channel over there in our bio. Link for that. What? Oh yeah. And just to everybody on TikTok and YouTube, we got a field tour of our field YouTube video for that. Is coming out tomorrow, I believe at 1 p.m. Pacific.
Using our fancy new gimbal.
Using some fancy new gimbal tech we got going on. Go check out that YouTube video to go see a tour of our field in great 3D dimensions. I'd hope it'd be 3D. It's good. It's still going. First pitch of the top of the third is fouled off. Trey Clugston 0-1. Drew Williams in his pitching debut here of game 2 has been all over Trey. He's been dominating Trey. Trey has a couple of strikeouts to Drew Williams tonight. 1-1. Count. Inside 2-1.
No.
See if Trey can get some payback here for the last few at-bats. 2-1. That hits the bottom of the strike zone for a strike. 2-2.
What's he sitting at?
That was 54. He hasn't really been over. That's low. 3-2.
Smart.
That's the count. Good hold by Trey Clugston. It's full. Yeah, it's full. Count's full. Sorry. I didn't hear you. 3-2 full is the count. Nobody on, nobody out. We're here in the top of the third. And that's low and outside. Trey Clugston gets the walk for the Nighthawks. Oh. Runner on first. No outs. In the top of the third. Jack Playhouse to the plate. Scores 5-4 Nighthawks.
Good eye.
So that's low, 1-0. Two and 0.
What was that at?
That one was fast, 57. Three and 0. Four pitch walk for Jack Playhouse. Now runners on first and second, no outs. Alex Umpleby to the plate, who again, I believe has been perfect on the day. Had a grand slam and a solo home run in game 1. He has a 2 RBI double here in game 2. An RBI single. I think he has 3 RBIs in this game so far. See if he can continue that here in this at bat. And that's in play. Jake Oliver pegs Trey to get the lead runner out. Great play from Jake Oliver. Getting the first out for the Enforcers here in the top of the third. Harry Stenberg to the plate. Runners on first and second. Nighthawks still lead 5-4. And that's inside. 1-0. Two and 0. Harry Stenberg has a couple of hits in this game number 2. Also had a solo shot in game 1. So that's high. 3-0. Just outside, and that's a 4-pitch walk for Harry Stenberg. Base is now loaded. 1 out. Here in the top of the 3rd, Trey Clugston to the plate. Take a deep breath, Trey.
Gotta do something here. Been nothing all day.
Nighthawks leading by 1 run, scores 5-4, but any insurance runs would be hugely helpful.
How many outs?
1 out. 1-0 is the count. Two and 0. Trey waiting for his pitch against Drew Williams, as he has struck out a couple of times here thus far this game. And that is deep up in the air. Chase Winkler will make the grab, but Jack Blehaus tags, and that's a sac fly for Trey Clugston and the Nighthawks. A productive out as 1 comes in to score. 6-4, now the score, and the runners advance up to 2nd and 3rd. Jack Blehaus will come to the plate. Jack has walked the last few times up to the plate.
Nice little pitch down the middle. That'd be acceptable. I would take it.
That's low, 1-0.
I can't be swinging at that.
Hit off the bounce. No, I'm kidding. 2-0.
Back stay a little bit longer.
Just outside, 3-0. 3-0 is the count. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, score 6-4 Nighthawks with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. And that's low. That's a 4-pitch walk for Jack Blehaus. Base is now loaded. And Alex Umpleby to the plate, who has been the most effective offensive player here tonight for the Nighthawks. He's been huge today for them so far. Chance to get some major insurance runs right here in the top of the 3rd. So that pitch is low. 1-0. Low again. And Umpleby finds himself quickly in a hitter's count at 2-0. And that is ripped right past Chase Winkler. Harry Stenberg's going to come in to score. Trey Clugston is also going to score. And that's a 2 RBI single for Alex Umpleby, who just continues to hit the ball all over the yard today. 8-4, now the score. Nighthawks getting a couple of insurance runs right there. Harry Stenberg to the plate. He'll watch the first pitch go by for ball 1. 1-0. Nicks the top of the strike zone. That's a strike. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And that is right past Jake Oliver and Chase Winkler. Jack Blehaus is going to score on an RBI single from Harry Stenberg. And the Nighthawks increase their lead here in the top of the 3rd. 9-4 is the score. Runners on 1st and 2nd. 2 outs remain here in the top of the 3rd. Trey Clugston to the plate. Looking to continue to add on to their lead. That's outside. 1-0. High. 2-0. Low. 3-0. Now the count to Trey Clugston, who almost always has the green light. 3-0. And that is low and outside. 4-pitch walk to Trey Clugston. Bases now loaded for the Nighthawks. Jack Playhouse up to the plate, who has walked his last few times up.
Can blast a million. That's all I do now. Like Jake Oliver, Jake McNeil.
2 outs in the top of the third. Bases loaded. As the first pitch is low, 1-0.
I know what to do.
It's fouled off, 1-1. That's flared up in the air for a foul ball, 1-2. Count. Again, the Nighthawks leading here, 9-4 in the top of the third. There's 2 outs in the inning, bases loaded. Jack looking to give himself some more insurance runs. And that is way out of here. Grand slam, Jack Playhouse. Huge blow to the Enforcers right there on the grand slam. And the score is 13-4. Nighthawks just pouring it on. Nighthawks came into the inning only up by 1 run. It was 5-4, and they have since scored 8 runs in this inning. Alex Umpleby to the plate. Fouls that one off. Alex Umpleby with a 2 RBI single in his last at bat. That's high, 1-1. Huge grand slam from Jack Playhouse here in the top of the third. That's his 9th home run on the year. And that hits the top of the strike zone for his 1-2. Low, 2-2. Again, nobody on, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Nighthawks lead 13-4. That's low, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Williams gets him. Huge out, but the damage was dealt there in the third by the Nighthawks. The Nighthawks score 8 in the third. Jack Playhouse with a grand slam, leading the way. Good. And the score. Yeah. I'll continue to watch it. Score is 13-4 Nighthawks. So we go into the bottom of the third. Nighthawks are 3 outs away from taking game number 2 and the series. But just a reminder to everybody on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. Link for that is in the bio. Go check out our YouTube channel for multiple camera angles, a scoreboard, and everything. Again, link for that is in the bio. Getting ready for the bottom of the third. Jake Oliver up to the plate for the Enforcers. I don't know what we were trying there. That's a no pitch.
That'd be a foul. I mean,
Wait, were we? What do you mean? I was just I thought we were just mess. I thought you guys were just messing around. I thought you guys were just messing. Okay, all right. Owen. Okay, fine. All right, this will count. This will count. 0-0 is the count. This will count. And that's in play. Fair ball. Jake Oliver gets there on a single. Oh! Jeez, he tried to do a backflip off the shed but failed. He's fine. Is it to any surprise that Jake Oliver had an undisclosed shoulder injury a couple weekends ago? I don't think so. That dude is athletic.
Well, he's something.
Now a runner on first. No outs. Drew Williams to the plate. 1-0.
That's like 9.
Outside, 2-0. Again, runner on first. No outs in the bottom of the third. The Enforcers trailing big here. Score is 13-4 Nighthawks. That's high, 3-0. Right on the outside part of the strike zone. Strike one, 3-1. Swinging right there. On the inside, slider. 3-2. And that's outside for a walk. Enforcers get the first two runners on. First and second. DJ Oliver now up. Enforcers need as many base runners as they can get. Down 9 here in the bottom of the third. 1-0. Two and 0. Again, and the Enforcers are the best offensive team in the league this year, scoring the most runs so far, 3-0. So although they're down by 9 runs, still a very good opportunity that they can come back. And that's low. 4-pitch walk to DJ Oliver. Bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the third. Chase Winkler to the plate. Chase been a little quiet on the day thus far. See if he can get things going here. Swinging at the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. That misses. 1-1. And that is fouled off. Yeah. I said foul. Yeah. I'm glad we agreed on that. Oh no. No, my bad. 1-2 is the count. 1-2. And gets him to strike out on the high change. Big strikeout for Trey Cluxton and the Nighthawks. Here in the bottom of the third. What? Oh. Hey, either way it's effective. Bases will remain loaded. 1 out. Nighthawks lead 13-4. Jake Oliver to the plate. First pitch is in there. 0-1 the count. That one's fouled off. 0-2. Just misses the top part of the strike zone for the first ball of the at-bat. 1-2. Outside. 2-2. And that is fouled off the tree branch, the hanging tree branch. 2-2 remains. Great at bat from Jake Oliver. That's in play to Jack, and it gets by both Harry and Jack. A run, 2 runs come in on the air, and that was a huge error for the Nighthawks as 2 runs come in. 13-6. Now the score. 1 out. Still here in the bottom of the third. Big break for the Enforcers right there as 2 runs come across. Drew holds. It was ball. He held. 1-0. Two 2-0 is the count. Runners on second and third, 1 out in the bottom of the third. 2-0 is the count. That's outside. 3-0. In there. 3-1. Misses low, and the bases are loaded again for the Enforcers in the bottom of the third. 13-6 is the score. DJ Oliver to the plate, looking to minimize this lead. And that is right back to Trey, and he goes home for the out on Chase Winkler. It's the second out of the inning. And the Enforcers now down to their last out. Again, the score remains 13-6. And the Nighthawks are an out away from taking Game 2 in the series. And that hits the tree for a foul ball. Strike 1, 0-1. Is the count. Chase swinging there. Second pitch, 0-2 is the count. Outside, 1-2. Enforcers down to their last strike here in Game 2. Score 13-6 Nighthawks. And Trey Clugston gets Chase Winkler to strike out. And the Nighthawks take Game 2, total score 13-6, and they take the series. We're going to go in here to game number 3. Enforcers looking to avoid the sweep. Again, Nighthawks won Game 1 7-3, and Game 2 13-6. It didn't.
I was just looking at the batteries up here. Noise. Are we in the field? All right, let's do it. You ready, Mark? Let's do it.
Singles scoring multiple runs in game 2. Harry Stenberg also hitting very well for the Nighthawks here tonight. Ready to go here to start game number 3. Drew Williams leading it off as always for the Enforcers, and Jack Blehouse on the mound. First pitch hits Drew for ball number 1. 1-1-0. 1-1 now the count. And that's low, 2-1. That is ripped, but it's foul. Had that stayed fair, that would have been way gone. 2-2. Drew Williams, also the master of losing wiffle balls, ripping them down right field line. 3-2. That's low for a walk, and Drew Williams gets on for the Enforcers to lead off this game number 3.
Game 3.
Two games with a sweat on them.
Enforcers looking to avoid this sweep here in game 3. DJ Oliver to the plate. So that's outside, 1-0. Behind him, 2-0. High again, 3-0. And that hits DJ for a 4-pitch walk. And that's now back-to-back walks for the Enforcers to lead off this game 3. Jack is trying to find the strike zone here early in game 3. I love that. That's smart. Chase Winkler to the plate for the Enforcers. And that is outside, 1-0. Again, runners on first and second. No outs in the top of the first of game 3. 1-1 is the count to Chase Winkler. That is deep, out of here. Chase Winkler, 3-run shot, and the Enforcers go up 3-0 here early in the top of the first of game number 3. Where's the shout out to your parents?
Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad.
There it is.
So excited I forgot.
Chase Winkler always shouts out his parents on home runs. I was about to say, man, what the heck?
Man, I'm gonna be hearing that after the game tonight.
Chase Winkler, huge blast for the Enforcers. They go up. That was a very nice home run. Huge blast for Chase Winkler. 3-0 is the score now. As Jake Oliver chooses to swing one-handed. Jack Blehouse comes in to make the grab for the first out. The top of the first. Drew Williams now back up to the plate, who walked in his first plate appearance. And that's low. Outside, 2-0. The count. And that's in play. Alex Umpleby is there, and he bobbles the ball, can't make the play. Drew Williams reaches on the air, and the Enforcers will have a runner on first with 1 out in the top of the first. DJ Oliver is now up. So that's outside, 1-0. 1-1. Two and one. In there for strike 2 and 2. DJ's able to foul that one off and stay alive. 2 and 2 remains the count. Again, runner on first for the Enforcers, 1 out in the top of the first, and that's in play. Jack Blehouse is going to elect just to tag out DJ Oliver for the second out of the inning. Drew Williams will advance to second on the ground ball, and Chase Winkler will come back to the plate, who had a 3-run shot in his last at-bat. Oppo home run.
Screw you, Jay.
Score is 3-0 early here in the top of the first. Enforcers looking to avoid the sweep here in Game 3. And that is just high for a ball, 1-0. 2-0. Hits him 3-0. The count. And that's outside for a 4-pitch walk. Chase Winkler will get on. And the Enforcers, now with runners on first and second, 2 outs in the top of the first, score 3-0 Enforcers lead. And that's in play right past Jack Blehouse. Harry Stenberg is going to pick it up, but everybody's going to be safe, as that was a tough play to make on a one-handed infield single by Jake Oliver. Thing was spinning. Drew Williams to the plate, looking to increase the lead for the Enforcers here early in Game 3. As that hits him. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. High, 3-0 to Drew Williams. And a walk would bring in a 1 here. And it does. 4-pitch walk for Drew Williams. A run comes in for the Enforcers. Score now 4-0 in the top of the first. Two outs in the inning. DJ Oliver to the plate. Swing at the first pitch. Strike 1, 0-1. Second pitch is in there. 0-2. That's outside, 1-2. Hits him, 2-2. Again, bases loaded, 2 outs in the top of the first. Enforcers leading 4-0 here early in game 3. Hits him, 3-2. Count is 3-2, bases loaded, 4-0 Enforcers. That's outside. Walks DJ Oliver. A run will come in. 5-0. Now the score. Enforcers. Chase Winkler to the plate, who already has a 3-run home run in the inning. That's outside. 1-0. Outside again. 2-0. That's fouled up into the air. Jack not able to make that play, as it was pretty far away from him. 2-1. Count. Chase electing to switch bats in the middle at bat. That's outside, 3-1. And that is popped up in the air. Harry Stenberg right there to make the play. 5-0 is the score as the Enforcers get 5 in the top of the first. And Chase Winkler is going to be throwing here in this game 3. And a lot of you might be wondering, where's Jake Oliver? Why is he not pitching? Well, he's over there at third base. Don't worry, he hasn't left. He's going to be in relief here tonight.
Botched it.
As this will be this is again the last game for both the Enforcers and the Nighthawks of the regular season. They will have 2 weeks off before the playoffs start. And Jake wants to get Chase in there to have some reps before the playoffs. Everybody on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube channel. Link for that is in the bio. Go check out our YouTube for a scoreboard, multiple camera angles, and an overall better live streaming experience.
Quick Q&A today.
Go check it out. Also, if you go join the YouTube channel, something that I don't really advertise on here, we do hold Q&As post game on the YouTube channel. Come hang out with myself and Trey Clugston after the game. There will also probably be some other guest appearances as well. We don't know who they will be just yet, but come hang out over on the YouTube channel after the game for a quick little Q&A. As the first pitch from Chase Winkler is above Trey's head, 1-0. It's inside, 2-0. Hits him, 3-0. And that is right to Jake Oliver. He throws to first, and that's a great play. Great pick from Drew Williams over there at first base. What a play from the Enforcers to get Trey Clugston out on the ground ball. Jake Oliver whips that ball over to first base, and Drew Williams with the pick. Excellent play all around from the Enforcers to get the first out of the bottom of the first. Toss that on the web gems. Great play. 1-0. And that is fouled off down the first baseline, 1-1. Again, we don't talk about it enough, but Jake Oliver, one of the best fielders that you can see in the league, as that is ripped right to DJ Oliver for the second out of the inning. 2 outs now in the inning. At the bottom of the first, Alex Appleby to the plate, who has been very impressive at the plate thus far tonight, as that hits his bat for a strike. 0-1. Very unlucky. And that is right to Jake Oliver. He flips to first for the out. And that's 3 up, 3 down for Chase Winkler and the Enforcers in the first inning. And we're going to go into the top of the second. Enforcers leading 5-0, doing whatever they can to avoid this sweep here in Game 3. Big inning for Chase Winkler on the mound. Chase, I don't know, that might have been your best inning you've had in the AWA.
Mark that down, folks.
Yeah.
Probably never going to see that again.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. That inning, pitching inning, was for you.
5-0 Enforcers. Jake Oliver will start off the inning for the Enforcers. Jack Boyhouse, again as always, on the mound, as that is high. 1-0. Jack was having a few command issues in the first inning, and that is way gone. Jake Oliver absolutely destroys it. Solo shot to help increase the Enforcers' lead. Lead now is 6-0, and Jake Oliver, although he swung two-handed there, hurts his shoulder again in the process.
Hey, if we got a doctor in the chat, let me know. There's a doctor in the chat.
Huge home run, Jake Oliver, to increase the Enforcers' lead here tonight. 6-0 is the score on the top of the second. Drew Williams to the plate, and that is ripped right by Trey. Drew digging for 2, and he is going to be in there safe for a double. And Drew Williams beats the shift for a double. Huge hit right there from Drew. Runner on second, DJ Oliver to the plate. There's still no outs, and that is hit right to Trey. Trey bobbles, and DJ makes it easy. DJ Oliver on the infield single. First and second. Let me check. First pitch, swing. Chase Winkler for a strike. 321, it looks like, on TikTok. Not bad. And that is deep.
Get going, get going.
Stenberg right underneath it for the grab.
Lost his wing. That was good.
First out of the inning for the Nighthawks. No. You just smashed the ball. That's why I didn't carry.
You can hit him too hard.
First and second, 1 out. Jake Oliver to the plate, who had a solo blast in his last at-bat, electing to hit one-handed here again. 2-0 the count. And that is popped up into the air. Trey makes the grab for the second out of the inning. Drew Williams will come back to the plate. Drew had a double in his last plate appearance. Again, Enforcers leading 6-0 here in the top of the second of game number 3, trying to avoid the sweep. (2-0) on the way. He's outside. 3-0. And that is behind him. That's 4 pitch. That's a walk. That's a walk. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. 2-0. My bad. I didn't. Nobody, they can't make the play. DJ Oliver scores on the miscommunication over there at first base. 7-0 now the score. And the Enforcers have runners on first and third. There's 2 outs here in the top of the second. So that's outside 1-0. 2-0. That's popped up in the air. Alex Humblebee's under it, and he makes the grab. That's the 3rd out of the inning. But the Enforcers get a couple of runs across. 7-0 is the score as we go into the bottom of the second. Harry Stenberg will come to the plate for the Nighthawks. Harry been hitting very well today. Had a solo home run in game 1 and has added a couple of doubles and singles in the mix as well. That's the first pitch from Chase is inside. Second, that's 2-0. That's 59, but it's a ball, so that was 59. Behind him, 3-0. That's a 4-pitch walk for Harry Stenberg. Nighthawks get their first runner on of the game. And Trey Clugston to the plate. Jake Oliver was huge for the Enforcers last inning defensively, making a couple of plays over there at third base. As that's behind Trey for a ball, 1-0. It's high, 2-0.
Hey, win here, first play. You need that first play.
Outside. And that is 3 straight balls here to Trey Clugston. 3-0 is the count. Chase tries the ephus for a strike. Trey swings, 3-1 is the count. Effective ephus from Chase Winkler. And that is ripped foul.
That might have been the pitch.
Down the third baseline, and Trey wishes he had that one back.
Gosh, can I have one of those?
3-2 is the count. And that just misses the outside part of the strike zone. Trey with the walk. Runners on first and second. Again, runners on first and second.
It's very optimistic.
How many outs here?
None.
There's no out. Yeah, no outs here,
What kind of announcer are you, man?
dude. I've been doing this for.
Respect, though.
I just got off of work. Came right here. I'm tired.
You're a seasoned
0-1. Count to Jack Playhouse. Behind him, 1-1.
Hey man, it's like 3 times.
Inside, 2-1 is the count. Runners on first and second, no outs. Here in the bottom of 2.
Grit me, daddy.
Maybe not that.
I was like, you did not just say that. I would have swung and missed too, 100%. 2-2. Outside, 3-2 full. Count. Inside, walks him. Bases loaded. for Alex Umpleby, who again has been nothing but a beast at the plate tonight. Score is 7-0 Enforcers. But the Nighthawks looking to get a couple of runs back here with Alex Umpleby to the plate. As Alex watches that first pitch go by, 1-0. Just misses, 2-0. Fouls that one off, 2-1. And that is Jake Oliver! Did he make that? Oh. Jake diving in foul territory almost makes the grab. What an effort from Jake Oliver. Almost makes the grab out there, but instead the count goes to 2-2. And Chase Winkler gets Alex Umpleby to strike out right there on the high slider. There's now 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Harry Stenberg up to the plate, except ball 1. That's ball number 2. Three and 0 count. As Chase gives Harry the ephus right there on the 3-0, but Harry walks, and a run comes in for the Nighthawks. Their first run of the game, 7-1, is the score now. Here in the bottom of the second of Game 3. The Enforcers again leading 7-1, trying to avoid this 3-game sweep. As they lost games 1 and 2. Nighthawks took games 1 and 2. Trey Clugston to the plate. As he watches that one for a ball, 1-0. He holds 2-0. Three and 0. Chase Winkler struggling to find the zone here right now. And that just misses. It's a 4-pitch walk for Trey Clugston. Another run will come in for the Nighthawks. 7-2 is the score. And Jack Blehaus will come up to the plate. Jack has 9 home runs on the year. He hit a grand slam in game number 2 to help lead the Nighthawks to a Game 2 win. Again, bases are loaded. 1 out in the bottom of the second. Score is 7-2. And that is in play right to Drew Williams. He tags first for the out. A run will come home. And the score is now 7-3. Enforcers still lead. Runners on second and third. 2 outs in the bottom of the second for Alex Umpleby. So that's over him. 1-0. Hits him 2-0. Three and 0. Here to Alex Umpleby.
We got the yellow light. You know where it's going.
And that's low for a 4-pitch walk to Alex Umpleby. Bases loaded. Harry Stenberg will come to the plate. Again, the score is 7-3 Enforcers here in the bottom of the second of game number 3. Harry Stenberg the chance to tie the game. As that is outside 1-0.
Oh my God.
Popped up into the air for the 3rd out of the inning. And we head to the top of the 3rd. Score is 7-3 Enforcers. Enforcers looking to provide some insurance runs here. They're up 4. Most likely we'll have Jake Oliver coming in to close out the game. In the bottom of the 3rd, Chase Winkler to the plate, and that is in play down the 3rd baseline. Chase will reach on the infield single.
That was the quacking root. This one's not good.
Single for Chase Winkler. Jake Oliver to the plate. Jake has a solo home run in the game. And that is right up the middle to Harry Stenberg. He steps on his bag for 1, tries to go 2 for the double play. But as many of you know, a double play in wiffle ball is an incredibly difficult thing to do. Good play from Harry Stenberg out there for the Nighthawks, getting the 1st out of the inning. So there's now 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Runner on first. Drew Williams up to the plate. So that is inside 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. Low, 3-0. And that is outside for a 4-pitch walk to Drew Williams. 1st and 2nd now for the Enforcers. 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Chase Winkler, just kidding, DJ Oliver to the plate. You can't walk in front of the plate like that, man. No.
Disrespectful.
DJ Oliver up to bat. As he swings the 1st pitch. 0-1. And that's high. 1-1. In play, Trey is right there. Does not have a play though. As Trey fielded it cleanly, but everybody's safe, and there's now bases loaded for the Enforcers. Score is 7-3, and Chase Winkler is up to the plate, who has a 3-run blast in the game. 1st pitch from Jack is outside for a ball. 2nd pitch is outside as well for a ball, 2-0. 3rd pitch is right over Chase's head, 3-0. As Jack is able to get that slider to connect, 3-1. Enforcers looking to continue to add insurance runs on. So they're up 7-3 in the top of the 3rd. And that is right to Harry Stenberg. He can't field the ball cleanly. A run will come in for the Enforcers. 8-3 Enforcers. Now the score. As they continue to add on. Jake Oliver to the plate. As that did not hit the tree, and Trey is right under it for the out. That's the 2nd out of the inning, as that ball just missed the hanging tree branches over there on the 3rd baseline. Trey was able to catch it for the out. 2nd out of the inning in the top of the 3rd. Scores 8-3 Enforcers. 2-0 is the count to Drew Williams. 3-0 count. swinging at the slider. 3-1. And that's inside for a walk. Another run will come in for the Enforcers. 9-3 is the score in the top of the third. 2 outs here in the inning. DJ Oliver now up for the Enforcers. First pitch from Jack is low for a ball. Second pitch is in there. 1-1. Two and one. That one's fouled off. 2-2 is the count. Again, bases loaded in the top of the third. Enforcers lead 9-3, 2 outs. And he went. That's a strike. It's a strikeout for Jack Playhouse. Enforcers get 2 runs in the inning to extend their lead to 9-3 as we head into the bottom of the third. Jake Oliver in relief tonight is coming on to close out the game for the Enforcers as they are trying to avoid this sweep to the Nighthawks. Nighthawks took game number 1 7-3. They took game number 2 13-6. And Enforcers now leading 9-3 in game 3 of the series. Jake elected to have Chase Winkler throw the first 2 innings. Chase only giving up 3 runs in those innings. As this is the last game for both of these teams before the playoffs. So Jake wanting to have Chase get in there and throw a few innings for the playoffs. Yeah, Peter.
Congrats on the home run crown.
Well, I mean, Dominic still has 2 games left, man. Dominic's right behind me. Yeah.
Great. It's not over till it's over, bro. Lock in.
I think Dominic has 14 bombs.
We're tied.
Oh, yeah.
In. Here we go.
Yeah, you're tied, so.
Hey, good eye.
First pitch from Jake is high, 1-0. Jake, that was hot. It was 60. And that is deep. Gone. Trey Clugston. Huge home run for him as he's been quiet tonight, but not anymore. Solo shot for Trey. Score is now 9-4. And Jake Oliver, in the first batter he sees here in Game 3, gives up a home run to Trey Clugston. Jack swings first pitch. Jake
I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun of 101, you should know that.
Pitch off,
I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fall.
Enforcers 3 outs away here from taking this Game 3 and avoiding the sweep.
For my win, I need my hands.
Outside is 1 and 2.
I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. For my wins, I need my hands. This life is real.
High. 60. Yeah, that's 60. 2 and 2.
I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it out for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process in
That is right to DJ Oliver in center field for the out. There's now 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Enforcers 2 outs away from taking this game 3. Score is 9-4 Enforcers. Alex Umpleby to the plate, who has been very impressive tonight for the Nighthawks. As he watches the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0. Again, nobody on, 1 out in the bottom of the third. 9-4 Enforcers. That's high, 3-0. That was 55, yeah. Yeah, that was, yeah. Outside, and Alex Umpleby will reach on a walk. Runner on first for Harry Stenberg. Here in the bottom of the third. Nighthawks trailing by 5. It's low and inside, 1-0. That is ripped into left center. Alex Umpleby is going to make it to third, and that's a double for Harry Stenberg. Huge hit as the Nighthawks now have runners in scoring position at second and third. Trey Clugston to the plate, who has a solo home run in the inning thus far. The first pitch from Jake Oliver misses, 1-0. And that is ripped off the wall. Alex Umpleby is going to come in to score. And Trey is going to advance to second on the throw in from the outfield. And that's another run in for the Nighthawks. 9-5 is the score, and this game is not over yet. Again, 1 out in the bottom of the third. Runners on second and third for Jack Blayhouse. As he watches the first pitch go by. 1-0.
No, you see, you just told yourself that.
Swung. Second pitch, 1-1.
God, why am I? Oh.
And that one's fouled off, 1-2.
So I throw 90.
Again, runners on second and third. 1 out in the bottom of the third. Score is 9-5 Enforcers. And that is right to Chase. As he knocks it down. Great play from Chase Winkler as he holds the runner at third. Jack will reach on the single, and there's bases loaded now for Alex Umpleby, who is the tying run for the Nighthawks. Again, 1 out in the bottom of the third. Alex Umpleby, the tying run at the plate. As that's outside, 2-0. Now the count. And that's in there for a strike, 2-1. Alex Umpleby already has a grand slam on the day. Another one here would be huge for the Nighthawks. 3-1. And that's outside. Alex Umpleby walks. The Nighthawks get a run in. 9-6. Now the score. And things are starting to become interesting as Alex Umpleby is the tying run at first. Harry Stenberg is the winning run at the plate. As that pitch misses, 1-0. Chest misses, 2-0. Again, score is 9-6 Enforcers. There's only one out in the bottom of the third. 2-0 here to Harry Stenberg. And that misses outside, 3-0. The count. 4-pitch walk for Harry Stenberg. Another run comes in for the Nighthawks. Tying run on second and Alex Umpleby, and the winning run at first in Harry Stenberg. There's only one out in the bottom of the third. Score is 9-7. Forster's lead. As the first pitch from Jake is high, 1-0. Jake struggling to find the strike zone right now. He's walked the last two batters. In there, 1-1. Trey fouls that one off. 1-2. And Trey swings and misses at the changeup. Huge pitch from Jake Oliver. Wow, the Enforcers needed that out. There's now 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Score is 9-7 Enforcers. Harry Stenberg, the tying run on at second, and Trey Clugston, the winning run at first. Jack Blehouse to the plate. Jack is swinging at the first pitch. Strike 0-1. Jack again has a grand slam already on the day. One here would be huge for the Nighthawks to complete the sweep. 0-1. So that's fouled off, and Jack behind 0-2. Enforcers are a strike away from taking this game number 3. Low, 1-2, huge hold from Jack Blehouse. 1-2. And that's outside. 2-2. Again, bases loaded. Scores 9-7 here in the bottom of the third. 2 outs. Strike 3. Jake Oliver gets Jack Blehouse right there on the riser. And the Enforcers avoid the sweep and win game number 3, 9-7. Nighthawks win the series. They take game 1, score of 7-3. They take game 2, score of 13-6. And Enforcers win game 3, 9-7. Thank you so much again, everybody, for joining in with us here tonight. As always, we will have games going on Wednesday. You will see everybody on Wednesday. Everybody have a good rest of your Monday night. Peace.
How's it going, ballers? We're gonna do another quick one today. I'm tired.
Yeah,
What up, ballers?
Mark is not tired. Mark's excited. He's got more games to play still.
I'm ready to be here.
Mark's having a grand old time.
No, I will be honest. I am kind of tired tonight. I'm just trying to act like I'm not.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, you gonna join us, Jake?
I'm getting the hell out of here.
My dude, why?
He needs ibuprofen and ice and tea.
You act like you live like 25 minutes away or something.
Yeah, you know now. Hey, Joe, you didn't bring the barbecue. I'm a little upset.
What can I work on?
Catch you later,
hit
Jake.
better.
Have a good one.
Hit better.
Yeah, I was
It wasn't.
Cool.
I was off today.
Wait, I know we're getting this question a lot. Mark, where'd you get your sick ass hat? Well, hold on, everybody. Let me tell you. Shop AWAWiffle.com. Go check it out.
Up in the corner.
Absolutely.
Oh, this one? Right above me?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Is it over here? No.
Nope, my side.
This way. Go check it
Tell
out.
Jake he's a goat. No, Jake doesn't need to be told. He knows.
He knows. Jake absolutely knows how good he is. He's good.
We've got Peter and Thomas in the field right now. Oh, that's gone.
I'm glad Thomas doesn't play a lot because he's really good.
Dude, I like this Omar guy. He's always in here just
Yeah.
always supporting
Yeah,
Jake and the Enforcers.
He's a really big Jake Oliver fan. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Omar.
Mark the Shark. Andrew! I love being called that. Thanks, man.
Mark the Shark.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna start calling you Shark from now on.
Hey, let's do it. I'm ready. That's a cool name.
We had Quackenbush today. Thanks, Quack.
Always thanks to Quack.
Mark, I'd love to get.
And Joe showed up.
Could
Thanks,
I get
Joe.
a signed by you and Trey? What would you like signed? Absolutely.
Just send it our way. We'll sign it.
Post game.
We
what
don't.
are your
Yeah, we
thoughts
don't.
on
We
the
don't have a
series?
PO.
I thought it was a good series. I really did. I thought
I thought it was a good series.
You guys played very well tonight. Alex Umpleby was huge
yeah,
at the plate.
Alex came through.
Jack Playhouse, huge at the plate and on the mound as well.
Harry
you know.
coming through with some big time hits. He had a few doubles today.
Yeah.
He was getting on base a lot.
Yeah, Harry was huge tonight. I mean, big for you guys, the Nighthawks.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jake played well in the field. I mean, dude, it's actually very impressive how good Jake is in the field. Jake was
It's
very good in the
ridiculous.
field tonight. He had a solo home run. Chase actually was not that bad on the mound tonight. He pitched pretty well.
Had a few walks. We had a lot of walks today, to be fair.
Yeah,
there
were quite a few walks, but you know it happens in football.
It does.
So.
Andrew, the hat. He wants the hat signed.
Oh, you want a hat sign? Absolutely. Oh wait, this
How much is the hat? $35.99.
I think it's no.
30,
It's,
$39.99.
I think it's 25.
Oh.
I think it's 25. Yeah, it's like
$24.99. Not bad.
or
Not bad.
something. I can't remember. That's probably something I should know. But yeah, it's like $24.99.
All right.
Wait. That's a good question. Most underrated player in the league. I'm gonna be. Oh man, I kind of want to be biased for my team, but I think Brad McGinnis. Is underrated.
That's who I was
I
thinking.
think I think Brad McGinnis is underrated in my opinion. Brad has been huge for the Pilots this year, and
He stepped up in pitching.
he's been huge for us. So I'm gonna go with Brad McGinnis, and I know that there's other guys as well, but for me it's got to be Brad.
Unbiased opinion, I also think Brad.
Thanks, Shannon.
You're welcome, Mark.
And I'm chopped liver. It's all right.
I still love you.
Well, you're not underrated.
No, I'm not.
You have a whole
I feel like you're pretty loud in this league. You're definitely not underrated.
Loud person in
shout
general.
out to Fallon. He showed up.
And by loud, I meant like by performance stat wise, not like
Yeah.
like that you are loud.
No, I'm also
Okay.
loud.
Okay. Well, hey,
Yeah. Tell Drew to work on his pitching for the play. What does he need to work on?
Drew,
I couldn't
thought
touch
Did you
him.
watch
Hey,
his first
that was-
inning?
I couldn't touch him.
Let's not be too hard on Drew tonight. That was his like
That was
debut today. I
nuts.
mean, I didn't think he did
His
too
first
bad.
inning was
Oh,
great.
hell
I didn't think
no.
he did too bad. Yeah. So. Joe.
Joe said he was gonna
man.
come through. And
Joe.
by gum, he did.
Thank you, Joe.
Dingers or nothing from a sketch rest stop in
Dingers or
Oklahoma.
nothing.
That's the life of
Joe,
a weatherman.
Joe,
We appreciate
Gotta travel.
you.
You're
Joe.
amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so
You're
much.
So nice. I appreciate the love.
Joe the goat. Damn right, Omar.
Joe is the coach.
Joe's up there with Quackenbush.
Andrew says, I think the most underrated is Shannon. True.
I just come with snacks, and I moderate sometimes.
To be a lot nicer in the chat than I am.
Hey,
Yeah.
seriously though,
Yeah.
Joe.
I
thank
didn't
you
have to ban anyone tonight.
Nice.
Big thank you to Joe for being here. We
Yeah.
thank you for the support.
He
We
makes
really
me
Big
appreciate
shouts
it.
nervous
to
when
Joe.
he says and.
Big thank you.
Why is he saying and? That makes me nervous.
He's gonna say have a good night. Because it's
Dave-
late in Oklahoma.
Dave
It is
says
late in Oklahoma,
you were-
and he's
Yeah.
at a rest stop watching the game.
Dave
Driving all night.
Dave DeHolme says you are quite rated, Trey, and I would 100% agree.
Thanks,
You were-
Dave.
You were quite rated. I would agree.
Mark
Commentary on point. There you go, Mark the Shark.
Joe!
Shark.
You're amazing.
Joe coming through.
Oh my goodness.
Good- good golly.
Did Joe say he was on the road tonight for the game?
He's on the road.
You amazing
Yeah,
human
he
being.
stopped
Thank you so
at
much.
a rest stop to watch the rest of Game 3, and he's there for the Q&A too.
Yeah.
That is
Sorry Game 3
incredible.
took
Thank
so
you-
long, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. We appreciate
Game 3
it.
did take a long time. There was a
Wow.
little carousel of walks.
Thank
It
you
happens.
so much.
See, I think your commentary is good.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Try to do my best. Trader Joe's.
Thanks, Joe. We'll enjoy the rest of the week.
Andrew sums it up perfectly.
Is there a face cam on?
Yeah.
I love
Does that mean you want to come in and get on this, Thomas?
I don't think I want to see such shit.
Hey, Joe. We appreciate you
We
being here for
appreciate
Monday.
you.
We completely understand on Wednesday, but thank you so
Yeah.
much. We truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you. Seriously.
Hey, flip the
And-
camera. Do they want to see some TV?
Do you guys want to see Thomas?
They want to see some Thomas
Yeah,
Playhouse
yeah.
BP?
Do they want to see BP or a Q&A?
Type 1 in the chat if you want to see Thomas
Yeah.
BP.
Yeah,
He's-
you want to see some TV, BB?
He's wearing flip-flops right now.
I'll still go yard.
Burks. Put some respect.
Thomas, we all know you're going to go yard.
What's the chat saying?
Flip flop.
Give him
we're
30
waiting.
seconds.
They're 30 seconds.
It's on a yeah, it's on a
behind.
delay.
3 seconds delayed?
Yeah.
I gotta read the.
Where can we all buy a Mark Campanaro jersey?
Hey, Carson! What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Carson.
I thought you guys saw that.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
Carson, are you gonna come back and play a game for us this year? What's going on?
Have they replied?
Give it a minute.
They haven't. Carson, good to see you in here, man. We need you back. Let me know when you come back, dude.
Who wins in a fight, Macaulay Culkin or Michael Cera? Well, how old is
I think
Macaulay
they're the
Culkin? Is he gonna
same
be? Is he
age.
gonna be like Home Alone age? Because he would wipe the floor with Michael Cera. Do you know how smart he was? Come on, Home Alone 1. I'll even give you Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2 is pretty good. The other ones don't exist. Is Jake okay? That is the question we all have to ask ourselves every time that he steps on the field.
Yeah.
Because he's a competitor.
You know what? Fuck
He
you.
gives 110% all the time.
Yeah.
So
I asked him after the game if he was okay, and he kept on reassuring me that he was. So if he hits one-handed in playoffs, you guys know why.
he does have 2 weeks off to recuperate though.
Yeah.
Which will be really good.
Playoffs start in 3 weeks.
All right, I'm.
Oh, Joe said.
Yeah.
You're making fun of me.
Oh,
Me?
Joe.
Dude, what is it, like 2
Oh.
minute delay?
Is,
30 seconds.
You got a whole bunch of nothing.
Ask him one more time. Maybe they didn't hear you.
Do you want to tell him?
He lives in Everett.
Ask him. Do they want
Do you want to tell him? Here,
Come in
I
and
got
ask
it.
them.
Yeah, you come in and sit down and say something. When is the next party at Jake's?
Oh,
Great
Joe.
question. Wait, how
It
was
was
that,
fun.
by
It
the
was
way?
so
Yeah.
fun. Jake's got a really good house. It was really good. Time.
All right, Thomas, talk to him.
Who wants some BP?
Who wants some TB
BP.
BP?
How many people are watching right now?
84.
Do we get donations?
Yeah, look.
No swearing on stream.
I
No
just said
no
what?
F-bombs.
None of
I'm proud of you.
Chat.
Okay, you know
Oh,
what?
okay, I gotta read this comment from Andrew. Mark, as a commentator / broadcaster myself, I gotta tell you, you're on point.
Sorry.
I just broadcasted my team's last game of the season. We won on a walk-off grand slam.
Nice.
Mark, keep it up. Hey, Andrew, I really appreciate those nice words, man. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, and thank you for the nice words and coming in and supporting. Thank you.
We're getting better every week. Mark's
Chat.
getting better.
Chat just goes quiet.
Oh, yeah. Thomas, top velo on your slider. Ooh.
I feel it's pretty high.
I don't throw a slider.
Oh.
12-6 curveball. That's 75.
Okay, bud. I mean, I'm not touching that ever. Is there a kids' leagues? I mean, I'm sure there is somewhere. Speaking of sus, how'd your last game of Among Us go?
Got disconnected again.
Perfect.
Internet sucks here.
Well, the live stream stuck
Oh,
sometimes.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
Triple
Hey.
crown Mark.
Ted, appreciate
Just
you.
flip,
Thank you.
flip the camera. Just flip the camera.
Just-
Just flip the camera.
Thomas wants his limelight.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you this to you guys.
okay.
Who's playing on Wednesday?
Great question.
Oh, Omar says, who's playing Wednesday? Peter, it's you against the Cyclones on Wednesday, right? Yeah, so it's Central Cyclones and the Southern Stingers on Wednesday. Oh yeah, we're getting some Thomas Blayhouse live BP action going here.
We'll let Thomas know that's for him.
Andrew says, of course, guys, you really are. If only I could be there in Washington and join you. Absolutely, we'll see some BP. Andrew, again, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And Joe, just an absolute all-star in here. Joe, thank you so much. Cut down on the HPV. Thank you, Joe. We appreciate you so much again. Absolutely, you get to see one of, if not the best hitter in the league, in Thomas Blayhouse at the plate, doing some BP. This is what Thomas does.
Nah, Thomas sucks.
Thomas.
To
you
get,
have
yeah,
to
that was
those.
crushed. That was roped.
Cut down on the hit by pitch.
Peter
Yeah.
gonna get some more home runs. Omar wants to know if you're gonna get some more home runs this year, Peter.
I hope so.
He hopes so.
I want
You gotta
some more.
be a little more cocky. Say, yeah, I am.
Dude, I'm hitting for average.
I'm hitting for
What's my average?
10 pitches. Start whenever. 5 a bomb.
Oh,
When do you want
Joe-
to start that, Thomas?
Joe says 10 pitches, start whenever, $5 a bomb.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, $5 a
now.
bomb. You get 10 pitches.
Donated?
Yeah,
Donated.
donated.
Point out when you're.
Okay, wait. When are we starting though? When are we starting the 10?
Who? What's his name?
Joe.
Joe.
He can't hear you on that one.
Joe. Starting now.
Okay.
Looks like he's
Thomas just said, Joe, he's starting right now.
How
If you couldn't hear that.
How has Thomas not won the home run derby? He wasn't here.
Yeah, Thomas wasn't here.
He
Tom,
was playing summer
Joe
ball.
sounds like he's got cash.
Joe's a beast.
Joe's a Let's go.
For you wondering, Andrew, about. All right,
That's one.
first pitch, no homer.
Oh,
That was tanked. That's gone.
that's gone.
Hey, drop down.
2 pitches so far, 1 home run. That's tanked. Oh, all right. He's 1 for 3 so far. Oh!
The ball broke.
The ball broke. 1 for 4.
How many arm injuries after the season?
Oh,
Too many.
yeah, a lot. Not as bad as baseball, but
No.
I think we'll, if you guys are okay with it, I think we'll get back to the questions right after this. But Thomas is currently 1 for 4. 1 for 5.
Oh no.
Oh no. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Oh no. We're still at 1 for 5 so far here, chat.
Yeah, we're short on wiffle balls.
Yeah, I know. I even brought 5 more today and we're still short.
I know, I need to go buy some.
Yeah. I know. I gotta go. I've just been ordering them on Amazon. They're not too bad.
Oh.
Tanked. 2 for 6.
2 for 6.
Thomas Playhouse.
This better be legit, Joe.
This better be legit, Joey says. All right, 2 for 7. 3 more pitches.
Oh my God.
Unlucky.
It's cheddar.
It's cheddar. 2 for 8. Last 2. Oh, 2 for 9. Let's see if you can make it 3. Oh. And
Gone.
3 for 10.
Double or nothing right here.
Double or nothing, he says. Oh gosh. All right, back to questions. Okay. How was? Oh, I think Andrew's question earlier was how is Tom not in the home run derby?
Summer ball.
Andrew, do you mean Tom Playhouse or Thomas Playhouse?
Yeah, which?
We got 2
Playhouse?
different Toms here.
There's also 4 Blades.
Let's go. How many arm injuries after the season? Tim said. That's a good question. I know that my arm's a little sore. Peter, is your arm okay?
My arm?
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't throw it all this week because my arm's been so sore.
Did he do it?
I would probably say a majority of the pitchers who
I
pitch
prove
2
it.
games
It's
at a
legit.
time, like Peter McNeil, Jake Oliver, Jack Playhouse, Evan.
Oh, definitely Dominic.
Dominic.
He's gonna be,
Dominic.
We might not see Dominic next season.
Yeah, Dominic's had arm issues because he was
Dominic was a D1 pitcher at
Hawaii.
So.
Go Huskies! Look
Go
like 10 almost through.
Huskies.
Joe!
Thank you,
Oh
Joe.
my gosh, dude! Joe!
You're the man.
Joe, my goodness.
Let's go, Joe.
Dude.
Joe the GOAT. Joe the GOAT. That's his new name. Joe the GOAT.
Joe the GOAT. Yeah.
Joe the GOAT.
We appreciate you, Joe. Thank you so much.
Sugar daddy.
Tim asked, did y'all play college ball? The only 2 people played college ball. Well, Thomas currently plays college baseball for UW, University of Washington, and then Dominic DeMiro played for the University of Hawaii.
And then we had some guys playing like at local colleges here.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that,
Jake
a lot of them
Oliver
are
played.
just here for fun.
Yeah, Jake Oliver played at Edmonds Community College.
Same with DJ, right?
DJ did as well, his brother. I'm trying to think who else. I know we have other ones, and they're probably going to be annoyed that I didn't mention some names, but we have some other ones as well. They're just can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, there are a lot of guys in the league. I can't keep up sometimes.
I know. Seriously, it's
like I do my best.
Yeah, it's just so much. Said they
send me a damn hat signed by all. Yeah, you know what, Joe? We'll make that happen.
Joe,
for you.
we'll make it happen.
I'll buy you a hat.
Don't you worry. We will make that happen.
$200 in stream? Yeah, he gets the fucking hat. What do you drop?
Andrew, you the best. Don't worry about it. Never,
Yeah.
whenever anybody comes in here, never worried about donating. We're just so happy that you guys are here and helping out the stream.
Just by being here, you help.
Thank you
want
so
my
much. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for the kind words. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's nice coming on Mondays and Wednesdays and seeing a nice stream.
Joe said, send me a damn hat signed by all. Dang it. And we said, absolutely.
Oh yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Hat.
I think the only question is, Joe, what color do you want?
Yeah.
What color hat do you want?
I'll buy it tonight.
Speaking of questions, feel free to reach out and ask any questions you guys have to me. You gotta follow my Instagram, Trey for Days.
Trade for days.
I'm more than happy to answer questions you guys have.
Or on PSI.
Or a lot
On
of
PSN, catch me
PSN. I
catch me on the
Catch me on
PSN.
PSN.
Actually,
Hey.
I'll put it in chat just for later questions.
Hey, Andrew, thank you so much for being here. I love the Mark the Shark nickname. Thank you, and we appreciate you being here. We'll see you on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday.
See you Wednesday. Dudes to help great people.
Joe.
Aw, thanks, Joe.
We appreciate
We
everything
very
you've
much
done
What a
appreciate
guy.
it.
What a guy.
Same color as yours. You let me know.
You
what
got
color
it,
that
Joe.
is, I'll buy it
You're getting the
tonight.
khaki. Absolutely.
khaki.
The khaki. Absolutely.
The khaki.
I'll have them all sign it.
Over the next couple weeks. It's gonna take
Yeah.
a while to get everybody here, but
And-
we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
I'll harass them.
Love the shark emotes.
They're pretty good.
I love it.
I need to figure out like the actual like commands for them so I can just like type them in chat faster because it's a pain to like go through this stupid emoji
Yeah.
thing here.
MacBooks.
Andrew just has them saved. No.
Oh.
Or maybe he's on his phone.
That's true. That's true too.
If he's on his
Oh,
phone,
my bad.
super quick.
Almost lost the.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do one more round of questions here.
I have a statistics quiz to go take, so.
I have
Good night,
things to go
Joe.
do. Good night, Joe.
Later,
Thanks for
Joe.
stopping
Thank
in.
you
Drive
so much.
safe.
Again,
Very much
really
appreciated.
appreciate it. Thank you, Joe.
A true Chad. Why did we go to Whatcom at 8?
No, why did we have to wake up at 8 when
All
everyone
right.
else got to
Should we
sleep
do
in?
like? Sorry. Should we do like one or
One
two more
more question?
questions?
Yeah,
Do you guys
so
have
just
questions?
one more round. Boy, I tell you what, I've always wanted to go storm chasing. That sounds like a grand old time.
The real question is, when are you guys coming out to Oklahoma to go storm chasing in the spring? Oh, I don't know.
That sounds fun. Okay, that sounds fun to me.
That
kinda
kind
sounds
of makes
fun
me
to me.
nervous.
I am very game for that. That sounds awesome.
Good night, Tim.
I mean, I'd probably be down if everybody else went.
Yeah, Jack. What do you
Tim,
do today?
good night. Thank you for joining in from Tennessee. We appreciate it.
Fire Kitten 56. Thank
Good
you
night.
also for joining in. We shall hopefully see you next time. Yes,
Yes. Mark is still the home run leader.
Mark
After today.
the Shark, still the home run leader.
I love this nickname.
Now I have
The-
to tell Sarah.
Yeah, the person who has
Yeah.
the person who can catch him is Dominic. If Dominic goes on a tear, that's going to be a tight race end of the year.
Yeah, Dominic is
We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Dominic has 2 games left.
Oh, they
so.
play Wednesday.
They have
Dominic
two
Dominic
games.
plays Wednesday, and then he also plays Tuesday or Monday next week.
Oh shit. Yeah. So Cyclones. Oh, shit.
So it's-
Cyclones and
So I think the way that the
Stingers.
the
on
schedule
Wednesday.
goes is so it's going to be Stingers, Cyclones on Wednesday, and then it's Stingers, Wolfpack on Monday next week, and then the last game of the regular season will be between the Pacific Pilots and the Southern Stingers next
We don't
Wednesday.
play next Monday either.
What?
We don't play next Monday. I'm done playing against the Wolves.
No, I said Cyclones, Wolfpack.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Stingers, my bad.
Oh, I
No,
thought
no, no.
I swear I heard
No,
you
I
say-
said
I think it's all AL left.
Yeah.
yeah. I was just looking
Are
at
you
the
coming
schedule
for the
today.
game on whatever day you play, Thomas?
I don't know what day I play.
I don't know either.
What day?
Monday?
What day did we just say? Monday. Peter, when do you guys play him?
Play who?
Peter plays
Wolfpack.
Wednesday.
I don't play the Wolves.
Yeah, they.
Oh.
Peter just plays.
oh.
Peter just plays the Cyclones, and then
Who
he
do we
plays
play
us.
then? What day?
You guys play the Cyclones on Monday next week.
So I need a number.
Oh, a number? Oh, that's a good question. I
The
don't know.
9th.
That's gonna be the 9th.
August 9th.
Are y'all planning on
Yeah,
expanding next
It's
year?
possible.
It's
Probably not because I gotta be in Walla Walla on the 10th.
Oh,
Oh, you have another game.
Sounds so nice.
If it was a home game, I might be able to, but
Got you.
Undecided from Thomas Playhouse.
Undecided on expanding next year.
Yeah,
I think
we.
I think we want to.
It
But it just depends.
We want to. It depends on how the off season goes for us. Like if we can figure something out to continue doing through the winter months here, then maybe. But the fact that we just physically can't play in the winter makes it really hard for us because it gets dark here at 5 o'clock.
In the winter time.
Yeah.
And like even tonight it was starting to get dark at like 7:40 to 8 o'clock. So it's hard. All right. Peace out, Omar. Thanks for coming in.
Omar.
Always good to see you, Omar.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by, saying hi.
I think that's it for me.
Yeah, I think I'm so GD tired, dude.
All right, let's end it.
All right.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
For coming
Yep.
in.
Appreciate it.
Oh, shoot. Thank you all for coming. We shall see you on Wednesday with the who and the who. You just said
The
it again.
Cyclones and
The Cyclones and the Stingers starting at 5:45 Pacific Standard Time, 8:45 EST. Again, thank you all so much for joining. We will see you all again in the next one.
Later. Later, ballers.